Hi everyone, Fee here, and welcome back to another segment of Tea with Fee. If this is your first Tea with Fee experience with me, please go back and watch the first video in which I lay out the structure for these experiences so that when the timer goes off at 5 minutes and I stop speaking, even in mid-sentence, you'll understand why. And by now, I hope that you have already made yourself your favorite cup of tea, wearing your most comfortable clothing, sitting in your most favorite spot, so that you can give yourself 5 minutes of peace, ease, and relaxation for us to connect and experience kindness together, which has been the topic of this month in celebration for Valentine's Day. If you haven't done that, pause the video, go ahead and make yourself your favorite cup of tea, come back, snuggle up, and we'll continue this journey on kindness together. All right, so kindness has been such a wonderful blessing in my life, the practice of loving kindness. Love, as I've shared before, is a given because we all have experienced love. What challenges us in our lives is the cultivation and the experience of kindness, whether it be to ourselves or with our loved ones. So that has been our focus this month. And so this practice of loving kindness is so deep and so powerful. And because it is a practice, it is something that is to be engaged in over and over and over again. I have been at this for at least 15 years now. Many of those years practicing loving kindness on a daily, consistent basis. And as a result, I am now so blessed to be able to have more kindness towards myself, have more kindness towards the people I love, as well as strangers who I meet in the street. You know, my tendency in the past is to react in anger, and it's still there. It just doesn't flare up as often. And when it does, it also doesn't last as long because, as we know, anger is such a detrimental physical, mental, and emotional state for all of us. So to use the practice of loving kindness to cultivate that for ourselves and for other people can really, over time, reduce the roots of anger that is prevalent in all of us. I'd promised in the second video that I would talk about the different palettes of anger, so let me go into that now. Anger is not just rage pouring out, road rage, or screaming fits. It's also showing up in the form of depression, resentment, disappointment, sadness. It's any time when I am not pleased with the reality that is showing up in front of me, I am experiencing anger. It's a sense of aversion of what is there, a sense of repulsion of what is there, whether what shows up in my present reality is something I've thought of, said, or done towards myself or towards other people, or that aversion, that repulsion is with something someone else has said or done towards me. And so anger shows up in many different forms in our lives. And because it shows up in many forms, it's more important that we cultivate this practice on a regular basis. I've heard from Brendan Burchard who says, make common sense common practice. We all know we can experience more kindness in our lives towards ourselves, toward our loved ones. Knowing that and actually doing something about that are two different things. And it's in the practice that I get to connect with the experience so that I can have the experience to offer back to myself and to other people. So without further ado, don't know what the time is, go ahead and close your eyes and let me guide you through a simple practice of loving kindness. Offering towards ourselves first, may I be well, happy, peaceful, and at ease. May I be well, happy, peaceful, and at ease. Continue to repeat this to yourself. And our place of kindness being